Welcome back, you guys. I have had a couple episodes now talking about anxiety. I know. Ugh. But I think it's important to keep talking about this because I know that this is something that we all struggle with on some level or another. And I think especially with trying to start up our business, as I think most of us are entrepreneurs. My niche is helping entrepreneurs build their dream business. So if you are an entrepreneur, I know you know. And if you don't, I'm sure you still struggle with anxiety, whether it's depression anxiety or social anxiety or any sort of anxiety that exists. And for me, it's more so anxiety of, it's like fear-based anxiety of just not reaching my full potential. I think I did an episode on how we fear failure, but we also fear success. That's all anxiety. It's all anxiety. And anxiety, I've noticed, is kind of selfish. It all kind of boils down to feeling like somebody needs to take care of us. Like, why is no one taking care of us? But really, at the end of the day, it's our own issue. And at the end of the day, I think selfishness boils down to us just trying to take care of ourselves. Like, that's literally what it boils down to. So it all boils down to the fact that we need to take care of ourselves. It's no one else's job but our own. You can have help, though. We can obviously have help. And I think that honestly, life coaching is a huge, tremendous help because it focuses on the future, unlike most things in life these days. In life, that's maybe an exaggeration, but unlike most sources of help, they do not usually focus on the future. Another thing that I realized about anxiety is that it is extremely defeminizing. I know that sounds weird, but the more you think about it, it's true. So it is not feminine. And maybe some of you don't really care about femininity, especially if you're an entrepreneur, which I get it. This is why I do this career. I would never consider myself like I identify as a male or that, that I'm not not feminine. I'm very much a female, but I'm an alpha female. So that's my thing. But that being said, alpha female, I feel like is almost like an oxymoron because it's not feminine on some level, which I know it's like, okay, well, who cares? But maybe nobody cares. Maybe nobody does, because I didn't care for the longest time until I started realizing that this is so hard on me. Like, it's so incredibly taxing, and I just don't think, not that I am built to do this, but that it is not made for women to work this hard, which is also funny because coaching, I think, is very much more so feminine than masculine. Not going to say that males can't do it by any means, but the ones that I know who do it are gay. So I just don't really consider coaching like an extremely feminine thing or a masculine thing. It is more so feminine, and then the way to do it, in my breakdown, is through having your own business. I mean, there's a million ways you can go about it. You can work for companies, you can do this and that and yada yada, but the way that, like, when my coach helped me break down what I needed to do, it was have my own business. So here I am. I'm not trying to back out of that. I'm just rambling. Anyway, being an entrepreneur is hard. It's incredibly taxing. It's incredibly exhausting, just on every single level, mentally, emotionally, brain bandwidth, just in every way. And I think that I'm really good, though, at what I do, and it being this alpha female, because I'm so, I guess you could say, like, in my masculine energy. When I say it like that, it gives me the ick. But It's true. And in fact, this is not something I'm proud of, but this is a fact. I had literally spent an entire summer, if not longer, trying to hone into the mindset of a male. Because men rule the world. This is true. I'm not saying this in like some feministic way or whatever. This is fact that men rule the world. They are the CEOs. They are on top of everything. There is no female equivalent to Bill Gates. Or, okay, Taylor Swift might be up there. She might be up there. Because if she were a man, she would be the man, if you know what I'm saying. Swifties unite. But, there's more men than females at this level. So I was trying to literally spend an entire summer, if not longer, trying to hone into the mindset of a male. And it worked. Let me tell you, it worked. It was so much fun. I could literally do an entire episode on that if you guys want to know about this. It's fun. But anyway, I realize now where that's gotten me, and it is not really great. It is not really great because it's not who I'm supposed to be. It's not who I'm made to be, and it's not really working for me, and I want to hone more into my femininity. I never thought I would say that, but I do. And I mean, not necessarily like dressing more feminine or whatever, but maybe. Why not? But I literally just dyed my hair purple the other day. Can you tell that it's purple? Maybe not. But more so in the sense that I just want to relax. I'm freaking tired. And, you know, I actually had a call with my parents. This is going to sound so weird probably, but I did. I had a call with my parents a few days ago. It was like, look, I want you guys to be proud of me no matter what I do. Like whether I'm taking a massive break and I'm not busting my ass on my career, whether I'm just doing, you know, whatever I need to do in that moment. I'm like, I don't want you guys to look down on me because I'm not like this alpha female anymore. I'm like, I'm tired and I need a break. And they were like, Cass, we're proud of you no matter what you do. They're like, take a break. I don't care. And I was just like, but as your kid, I just feel like I have so much pressure that I need to live up to your expectations. Not to mention I'm an only child, so I'm your only kid. And that's a lot of expectations to live up to and yada yada. And I'm like, I am trying to be all of the things that you would hope and dream that I would be, and that I would hope and dream that I would be myself, you know? I'm like, I don't feel like I'm just living for me. I feel like I'm living as an extension of what you guys want from me as my significant other, what my significant other wants from me. I'm like, I'm trying to be not like a people pleaser, but I am trying to live up to my potential that everyone expects out of me because I know that it is there in me. It is there. Again, that's my masculine, I think, energy talking, that I need to be at that level. When it's funny because everyone's like, as long as you are just a good person, that is all that matters. And I'm like, but I need like success, and this and that and yada yada. And they're just like, you're good. It's okay. All that being said, it boils down basically to the fact that you need to confront the idea of letting go of control. Because if you let go of control, you need to accept the fact that, or realize the fact that not everything is going to fall apart. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. You're not going to lose your apartment. You're not going to lose all your friends and your job and your entire wardrobe and your entire bank account funds. Like, not everything that you have built up, you need to accept the fact that it is not all going to just disappear. That you can rest and it will be okay. because that is how I feel. I do not feel like I can just rest. I need to grasp onto everything until my knuckles turn white, because what happens if I let go? What happens though? What, like, break it down. Literally, what will happen if you let go? Realistically. Probably nothing. You might feel better, in fact. And this is what I'm working on. I'm trying to ground myself. I'm trying to let go of control. I'm trying to sort of embrace, but also not fully embrace the selfishness, because I want to hone into my own needs of, okay, this is what I need, but be selfish enough to get it from be selfish enough to know that what I need and where I need to get it, and realize that it is from myself and not from other people. Be selfish enough to know, like, you know what? Sorry, I can't help you. I need to focus on myself. That might be selfish, but that is okay, because you are focusing on yourself and noticing that you are getting it from yourself and not going to other people to fill that need. Does that make sense? It's icky, I know. Another way that I think we should try and focus on doing this is by grounding. It's called grounding. Doing this, I was looking into this, doing it 3 times a day for like a month, and it literally set an alarm on your phone for 2 minutes a day, 3 times a day. That's 6 minutes of your day. 6 minutes. Okay? It can be when you're going to the bathroom. It can be when you wake up. It can be while you're waiting in line at the grocery store. It can be while you're sitting at a stoplight. It can be whenever. 3 separate times, 2 minutes a day. Ground yourself. Use your senses. Try and think of, I forget how many things it was. I think it was like 2 things that you can hear. 2 sounds. And you can try to come up with more, but just make it simple. 2 things you can taste in your mouth. 2 things that you can smell. What are 2 things that you can see? What are 2 things you can feel? And just really ground yourself. And it makes you really present in the moment. And it makes you lose that anxiety, because it makes you think about where you're currently at right now. And try this for a month. Try it for a week if you can. Don't overwhelm yourself if a month is too long. Come up with as long as you're comfortable doing it and try it. But literally set an alarm on your phone so that you don't forget and you do it. I'm doing this myself. I need this more than anything. I need help. I need help, but I need to get out of this anxiety spiral that I'm in, because it is dragging me down in so many ways. And I'm working on it, and I want to try this out. I want to do an update later to see how it worked for me, but I want you guys to try this too. I want you guys to try this and let me know if it worked for you, how it worked. I want you guys to try this with me, because I really think it's going to work. Whether you're actually struggling with chronic anxiety or not, this has got to help you in some way or another, just finding that groundedness. But who doesn't struggle with anxiety in some level? It might help you in ways that you aren't even realizing you're struggling. I highly encourage you guys to try this. Also, if you are interested in a free discovery call with me, you can book a free discovery call. The link will be in the description below. You can also find my social media at Make Waves Coach on almost any social media platform, and also at Mermaid Kassandra on almost any social media platform. Also, check out my podcast, Make Waves Coach, Mermaid Kassandra. Sorry, not Coach, just Make Waves, Mermaid Kassandra. Available every place podcasts are found. I will talk to you guys soon. Go out there and make waves.